Good morning. My name is Cherie, and I am welcoming you on my journey of weight loss. So, I have decided to take on my self care, and part of that will be taking on my weight. So, I'm about, I would say, easily 50 pounds overweight. I just weighed myself this morning, and I'm at 203.2, which is like one of the heaviest times I've ever been. So I'm really taking on my well-being. My goal is to lose about 50 pounds. A few years back, I did the Optavia diet and was very successful on it. And so just want to take it on again. So just a little bit of a backstory. So back in September of 2020, I had surgery on my ankle and my foot. So I had two bones fused, one in my ankle, one in my toe, really to repair a bunion surgery that didn't go well originally. So with that said, I was non-weight bearing for a period of 8 weeks. I did about 6 weeks of physical therapy, and then after that, life just got in the way. I was busy working 60, 70 hours a week and really didn't have a strong regimen to keep up with really building strength in my lower leg after the surgery. So I kind of declined a bit. And then I had some mobility issues. My hips were hurting. My ankle hurt, pretty bad. And then I just felt like I was going downhill. So I really made some changes in my life. I got a new job that really works only 40 hours a week. So, I'm working a standard 8-hour day and I'm putting exercise back in. I was also a little bit stubborn in terms of taking medication. So I don't really like to take pills. So I wouldn't take aspirin or acetaminophen or ibuprofen. And I just didn't have the motivation to move when I was in pain. So, I've really just come to the realization that, I may need some, drug therapy in order to support me, as I build strength in my body again. So I do on occasion take aspirin, but for the most part, what I decided to do was to walk, and then I started doing yoga. So that has made the biggest difference in terms of pain management. With me being non-weight bearing for a period of like 2 months and then not really having a lot of physical activity after that, I just think like my muscles were very tense and just, yeah, it created, a whole bunch of problems for me as well. I have, in addition to that, signed up for a chiropractic plan with my chiropractor. So I'm on a 6-month program where I go in for an adjustment every other week. So every 2 weeks I go in for an adjustment, and that really helps with the issues that I'm having with my back and my ankle. So she did explain to me, I have a great doctor. She explained to me, her name is Dr. Kristen, and she explained to me that when they took the mobility out of my ankle, so I don't have complete range of motion with the fused bone, that my back and my hips are picking up the slack, and that it's going to be a balance for the remainder of my life to keep my hips loose and to keep my ankle, loose as well. So I just thought it'd be best to be under a chiropractic plan, really to have, some support with having my body properly aligned so that I can like build strength in my body and perhaps at some point, no longer need to do that on a every other week basis. So what I'm going to be doing for you right now is going through my shipment from Optavia. So they sent me a box of fuelings, is what they call them, to support me for the next 30 days. And then I do have a booklet and a guide that will help me with, the plan. So the plan that I'm on, if you're familiar with Optavia, you might want to visit their site at www.optavia.com. I will drop a link in the description. And so what the plan is, it's a 5-in-1. And that means you have 5 fuelings, which is 5 things I eat from their meal plan, and then I have 1 lean and green. So there's obviously some categories you have to hit in terms of what's appropriate for the diet. So usually between like 4 to 6 ounces of a lean protein and then a green, and there's different categories, but I'll kind of show you in the book what that looks like, and then I'll just kind of take out the boxes and kind of let you know kind of what I got in my first order, and then we'll see how that works for the next 30 days. and then I'll change it if necessary. So, all right, so let's walk over to my kitchen and dining room, and then I'll show you what we have. So here we are